Hey guys, how you doing? I'm going to be looking at my 5 favorite bushcraft items today. Now, I know recently I did a video of 5 items, but that was the 5 items that I take to the woods all the time that always go with me. In this video, I'll be looking at my 5 favorite. They don't always go with me, but they are my favorite bushcraft items. Alright, let's get on to my 5 favorite items. I was tagged by Adventure Time Outdoors, my Canadian brother. Really like him a lot. I like his channel. Does a lot of cool bushcrafting up there in Canada. Areas I would love to get into. Some good reviews. Some good cooking videos too. Just all around great channel, great guy. Guys, I hope you go check out Adventure Time Outdoors. I'll leave a link down below. And I even put a card up here to his channel. Have you go check him out. But anyway, let's get on to those 5. Now, many of you know I am really fond of the Miltech Assault Pack, but this has to be my favorite pack. I love the way this pack carries. It carries better than any pack that I've ever owned. I love the multiple adjustment points on the suspension or strapping. The hip belt is great. That takes so much weight off your back. It's not even funny. This thing carries beautifully. The internal framework, you can pack this thing out and it feels like you're not even carrying it once you get the straps adjusted. But anyway, that's my number 1, my Kelty Red Wing 50. Let's get on to number 2. Okay, in no particular order, but number 2, my Mora Bushcraft Black. As many of you know, I'm not a knife guy, so to speak. So to me, a knife is a tool that needs to fulfill the purpose that I have for it. And the Mora Bushcraft Black has done that. It's a great knife for bushcrafting, for doing tasks like curling. It batons well. Yes, I know some of you do not like batoning, but it does. I wouldn't baton anything really heavy. It is not a full tang, of course, being a Mora. Does great on striking a ferro rod. Just a great knife. I love the Mora Bushcraft Black. That is my number 2. Let's look at number 3. Alright, number 3. My flint and steel kit. I got this flint and steel kit when I was a new YouTuber. I mean, really new. I got this from Mark. They're scouting free in Germany. I was a big fan of his channel, and I remember when he subscribed to me. He was one of my very early subscribers, and I was just tickled to death. I think I probably ran into the other room to tell my wife, "Hey, Scouting Free is subscribed to me." I just thought that was the greatest thing. And then I was blown away when he sent me a flint and steel kit. So this has been one of my favorite bushcraft items. In fact, out of everything, this almost I would say this is number 1. Good spot there. Yeah, the steel has seen a little bit of use since I first got it, but let's see. Oh, I have it. Anyway, number 3, or number 1 if you would. That's one of my favorite bushcrafting items. My flint and steel they got from Scouting Free. You bored yet? Let's go look at number 4. My 5x7 tarp. Love this thing. So many uses. Ground cloth underneath of a hammock, underneath of a tent, lean-to, just to cover up in. I mean, I love this thing. So many uses. They're lightweight. They compact down well. I think this is something that everybody ought to have in their kit. I really enjoy this thing. Again, 5x7 tarp. Let me give you a closer look at that. Love that thing. Number 5, military poncho. Great piece of gear to have. This is one of my favorite items. I was actually discussing ponchos, well, gear one day with my son. He was fairly new out of the Army at the time, and you know, I'd been in the Marines, and we were talking about different gear, and I said that I really missed the poncho that I had, that I liked that. I was wanting to get one to add to my pack, and lo and behold, one day in the mail comes a poncho. My son ordered me one. So, great kid. Love that. That's my number 5 item, my military poncho. Well guys, there's my 5 favorite items. As I had mentioned, these are not necessarily my 5 items that I always take to the woods with me, but just my 5 favorite items. Items that I enjoy using, and as you've seen, a couple of them were gifts, so there's a little bit of sentimental value with a couple of them. But again, my 5 favorite items. Okay, as we all know, that after a tag, you're supposed to tag somebody. Well, you know, whether it's 1 person, 3 people, 5, whatever. But we all know that this tag has been going around YouTube quite a bit in its different forms, as I said, in the 5 favorite, which I just did, or the 5 items that always go with you. So a lot of people have already done this. What I'm wanting to do is throw this out to some of the newer channels that may not have been tagged yet. If you're a newer channel or a channel that hasn't been tagged, please, let's see your 5 favorites. Come back here, leave a link to your video. I will put that link in the description. And yeah, show us your 5 favorite bushcraft items. Guys, thanks for watching.